Hello everyone and welcome to Power Rangers Stories. Here I bring you the untold and what could have been stories. So sit back, relax and get ready to listen to some more phenomenal adventures. Also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell to get notifications on the latest videos. And may the power protect you. Hello everyone and welcome to 10 great Power Rangers episodes that were never made. A lot of fascinating Power Rangers episodes never made it into the show. Between Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Power Rangers Dino Fury, Power Rangers has aired 963 episodes. The Power Rangers universe also features 2 non-show canon movies, 1 show canon feature film, and the recently released Netflix special, Power Rangers, Once and Always. Most of the known unmade Power Rangers episodes are from the Zordon era, which goes from Mighty Morphin to Power Rangers in space. Power Rangers' success was such that it took 145 episodes for the franchise to move on from the Zyuranger uniforms and adapt another Super Sentai. Hundreds of scripts were written for the original Power Rangers TV show, some of which were never filmed. Around 2008, a fan project known as Project Hexagon compiled a series of Power Rangers scripts from the Zordon era, including a few of the ones that were never filmed. Other scrapped Power Rangers stories were also eventually discussed by writers and producers. From the original Day of the Dumpster to Out of Darkness Comes Light. Here are 10 Power Rangers episodes audiences never got to see. Number 10. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Original Day of the Dumpster. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1, Episode 1, Day of the Dumpster, kicked off the Power Rangers universe in 1993. However, a slightly different version of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers pilot could have been aired instead. Unlike all the other entries on this list, Power Rangers' original Day of the Dumpster script was filmed. However, Power Rangers' original pilot was scrapped, and an edited version of it would only air in 1999, during Power Rangers The Lost Episode Special. This cut of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers pilot revealed a few differences between the original plan and the show's aired pilot. The original Day of the Dumpster episode had a slightly more mature tone to it compared to what Mighty Morphin Power Rangers became. There were fewer visual gags and comic relief moments. For example, the original Bulk came off as a bully and not a comic relief character. The original Power Rangers pilot did not feature Ernie's Juice Bar, which would become Mighty Morphin Power Rangers' main location. Some Power Rangers terminologies were also different in the original pilot. Zordon was called Zoltar, the Power Rangers Zords were called Droids, and the Morphers were called Transmorphers. And you could probably see why they changed the name, Transmorphers to Morphers. Almost sounds like Transformers. Number 9. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Monumental Mischief. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Monumental Mischief would have seen Rita Repulsa create a monster that was so ugly that the Power Rangers would not be able to look at it. While the premise itself may not sound that exciting, the unfilmed script for Monumental Mischief is a fascinating read. For example, the Green Ranger was referred to as Rocky. The character was eventually renamed Tommy, and Rocky was used for Steve Cardenas' character in Season 2. Likewise, Scorpina was referred to as Scorpia. Monumental Mischief was never filmed, but the script was later adapted into a different episode. Island of Illusion. Number 8. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of Rangers. The latter half of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2, the making of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, and the planned story for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3 are all intertwined. Multiple episodes were shot shortly before, during, and after the making of the Power Rangers movie in Australia. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of Rangers would have been one of those episodes, but the script was never filmed. Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of Rangers would have seen the Rangers in Sydney for a pirate-themed episode. According to writer Tony Oliver, filming for the episode was rained out and never concluded. Number 7. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Zordon, I Shrunk the Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was a massive hit. and the series had to continue regardless of how much Sire Ranger footage there was left to adapt. As the title suggests, this episode would have been Power Rangers' version of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, which had premiered 3 years earlier. After Billy and Aisha develop a machine to turn food bigger, the recently formed couple Lord Zed and Rita Repulsa came up with a plan to steal the machine and use it to shrink the Rangers instead. Interestingly, while Zordon, I Shrunk the Rangers was never filmed, a similar concept was used in Power Rangers Turbo's Honey, I Shrunk the Rangers. Number 6. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Party Crasher. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Party Crasher would have adapted Die Rangers, a bad guy, and it's the final punch into an Aisha-centered episode. It would have featured a teapot monster, created out of a vase given to Aisha, Power Rangers' second Yellow Ranger, by her mother. Lord Zed's main gimmick in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2 was turning regular objects that belonged to the Power Rangers into monsters. Party Crasher would have followed that formula. Hilariously, after the Rangers spent the entire episode trying to protect Aisha's mom's face, Aisha's father would accidentally break it in the end. Number 5. Power Rangers Turbo's Rangers in Concert. The list of Power Rangers episodes that were either never filmed or aired is not limited to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Power Rangers Turbo's Rangers in Concert would have focused on Tanya, the Turbo Yellow Ranger, who would be promoting an upcoming musical concert in her radio show. Production on Power Rangers Turbo was quite tumultuous, and producers Douglas Salone and Austin eventually exited the series. Following their exits, Power Rangers Turbo's new creative team decided not to complete the script for Rangers in Concert and instead develop new episodes from scratch. Number 4. Power Rangers Lost Galaxies, The Power of Pink. The aftermath of Lost Galaxies, The Power of Pink, Power Rangers' darkest episode, could have been very different. Originally, Power Rangers in Space's Pink Ranger Cassie would have been the one to replace Kendrix as the Lost Galaxy Pink Ranger. Kendrix's actor, Valerie Vernon, was leaving the show due to a medical condition. Lost Galaxy did not recast the character and instead killed off Kendrix. The Power of Pink would have seen Cassie joining the Terra Venture crew to replace Kendrix. Reportedly, parts of Protecting Pink were filmed. However, after a contract dispute, Cassie's actor, Patricia Jolie, ended up not joining the series. Instead, Caron, former Astronema, became the new Pink Ranger. Number 3. Power Rangers in Space's original pilot. Power Rangers in Space's pilot saw the Turbo Rangers from Earth set controls to outer space following the destruction of the command center by Divatox. The Turbo powers had been destroyed, and the Rangers of Earth were joined by Space Red Ranger, Andros. However, an early argument for the Denji Sentai Mega Ranger adaptation did not involve Andros at all. Instead, TJ would have remained as the Red Ranger, and Justin would have continued on the team as the Blue Ranger. The Alliance of Evil meeting from Power Rangers in Space's actual pilot would have happened at the end of Turbo, and the capturing of Zordon would have happened on screen. Number 2. Hurricane Anger's original Power Rangers adaptation. Ninpu Sentai Hurricane Angers was adapted as Power Rangers Ninja Storm, starting with Prelude to a Storm. However, before Disney acquired the Power Rangers franchise, writer Amit Bhaumek had plans to adapt Hurricane Angers as Power Rangers Hexagon. Hexagon was never officially in development, but overall plans for the initial episodes were laid out. Instead of a ninja academy whose 3 worst recruits become Power Rangers, Power Rangers Hexagon would have seen Tommy Oliver training 3 young Rangers under the Hexagon. Plans for Power Rangers Hexagon were quite ambitious, including a Tommy vs. Jason Power Rangers Civil War. Ninja Storm's Prelude to a Storm ended up being an all-original story untied to previous seasons. Number 1. Power Rangers, Quantum Continuum's Out of Darkness Comes Light. David Yost, who plays the original Blue Ranger, Billy, wrote a Power Rangers limited series titled Power Rangers, Quantum Continuum. Yoast pitched Quantum Continuum as a series that would celebrate Power Rangers' 30th anniversary, bringing back original cast members for a story centered on the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Speaking to Screen Rant about Power Rangers, Once and Always, David Yost revealed that Quantum Continuum got stopped because of a legal reason for a little while. A Power Rangers reunion did happen, as you already know. Once and Always brought back Yost as Billy, along with Walter Emmanuel Jones as Zack, Catherine Sutherland as Kat, and Steve Cardenas as Rocky. My final thoughts. For many years I have already known about a lot of these episodes and stories, and I'm sure you have too. With number 10, many people had known about the unaired episode. What many didn't know was why Audrey Dubois didn't continue the role as Trini. It was because she claimed in a later interview that she left because she wasn't expecting to get the part, and when she did, she wasn't ready to make the move to Los Angeles, where filming took place. She lived in Arizona at the time. But if she had gotten the role, we wouldn't have gotten someone amazing as Thuy Trang. With number 4, I did hear about what happened with Valerie Vernon, who played Kendrix. I won't go into details about that, but I did see the episode itself. As Patricia Jolie, who played Cassie, was a part of the episode, she did leave after. Now, no matter how it happened, it would have been great either way. If Cassie had joined the team, she'd be continuing on Kendrix's legacy. But if Melody Perkins, who played Caron, is on the team, and that's how it played out, then at the time, it was the first time in history that a villain became a Power Ranger. With number 2, Power Rangers Hexagon was another one that I did hear about. If that would have became a thing, I and a ton of other people would have been excited, and it could have probably been one of the most talked about seasons to this day. I don't hate Disney, but leave it to them to take something that good and turn it into something different. And finally, number 1. Power Rangers Quantum Continuum. A friend of mine told me about it a while back, before Once and Always came out. David Yost even had a petition going around online that I gladly signed, by the way, that said he was trying to get approval from Netflix to continue the project, but I never knew about legal issues until a few hours ago. Not sure what it would have been about. Something in the story, or using the Power Rangers in a story that was non-Hasbro related. If you know, then let me know in the comments. Like I said in my review, Once and Always was a great story, but I feel in my heart that Quantum Continuum could have been way better. That's the 10 great Power Rangers episodes that were never made. I'll be having more top Power Ranger stuff like this coming out soon. So don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell to stay up to date. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and check the description for more information. As always, may the power protect you, and see you for the next adventure.